Welcome back to What's Real TV. Welcome back to the channel. For the first time viewing, feel free to subscribe to the channel as videos to keep a notification on so you can get the latest videos as soon as they upload. This is a What's Real TV presentation. And in this video, we have some fun, just normal fun, gonna tell you what them think and how Alkaline music relates to them. And also some clippings of Alkaline in London, Zine, and we're going to talk about Alkaline movements in London. Zine.
President
also, we hear say Gaza uncle. Gaza uncle. We hear say get the tune from the Gaza camp, and now his 10-star is running the Gaza camp. So they don't no longer have Gaza uncle, Gaza uncle as no leader over there. Zane, far as I say, me will busy with them thing, but it's good to know who is them captain. So when ready, we just kick them foot and the ball boat turn over. So what I go on now is that London, Zane, is the home of the Vendetta clan. London is the headquarters. For those who watch the V-Clan movie, they will know that is something different from a Vybz Kartel. They say, oh, a Vybz Kartel, him get that from... No. It originated in London. And if you know, different concept from where Vybz Kartel them do. They may have a studio named Vendetta. Something completely different. That's where Vybz Kartel get the name from the studio. Complete different thing. So I say London is a place where it's a dancehall headquarters for Europe. It no matter if you go to Spain, go mash it up, you know. It not even matter if you want to go to France, go mash it up. Or you go to Germany, go do your thing. Or you go to Paris, go do your thing. Luxembourg, maybe you go to Holland and all these places, you know. You go to France and these places. No. You have to forward to London and deal with things at London. See, most young artists, fresh artists, up and coming artists start off some little club, you know. One and far back 2 and 3 times, 4 times, go to a couple club and go and build up them career till next thing you know them carrying a bigger venue. You see me? But people are wonder why Alkaline get so much support. Because if you flap at England, you flap everywhere in Europe. That's the thing them with the people we know. We know other artists is forwarding to the UK also soon. So we will see the difference and the contrast, because we see say Alkaline now attracts like 95% females. So it's interesting to see other artists' fan base, as the demographics is definitely going to be different where that is concerned. Yeah, so that go on right there. So quickly, we hear say the Gaza Federation a call for a new leader. Look like them want to put up 10-star as a new leader, with almost over 490 people on him live, all them calling for Gaza Gaza uncle head. Yes, I got a go on. Yes, pure beating for him. Even though I don't watch this channel, but interestingly, it pop up on my screen and a beer beating the man my beat Gaza uncle. Beer beating him get is a person who Vendetta know him is that every Vendetta channel him go every Vendetta channel and have something to say till them ban him. Every channel Think when I time him forward for my channel, me did on a live, I think sometime last year or year before last, long time. I tell him to me not tolerate him for my channel. You see me? So, I that go on over there, so, you see me, I say, while Vendetta in the bangarang thing, you know, a smooth sailing. We know this haters them always are going to eat, and the naysayers them are going to say, nah, you understand me? Until them find themselves cornered and them have nothing else to do more than to admit the whole facts. So now we have this lady now, I go now, some serious experience. I want to listen to this very carefully and pick sense out of what she have to say.
Or they want Alkaline to make music that people want to listen to now, what's trending now. That's when I say to myself, yo, the Alkaline is the real shit, you know, because imagine if that song came out like 2017 or whatever, 2016, whatever year it came out, and are you at that time maybe 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and you're living at your mother's home. At the time when that song came out, tell me, would you understand or relate to that song? You cannot. You can probably, if you watch things to a standpoint where you see your parents hustle and you can relate to it in terms of, yo, I see my mom hustle that way, I see my dad hustle that way to take care of me. At that time, if your mind is that intelligent or you have understanding of life very young, I can say yes. But majority young teenagers cannot relate to that song at a young age. But when you reach 30 years old, 40 years old, even in your 20s, now that you listen to this song, you can be like, yo, this song is so real, because you gotta hustle, you gotta take care of your bills, you have responsibilities, you have life, life waits for nobody. So I'm like, yo, Alkaline music hits differently. This is what you call music. It's not what that is trending now. People want Alkaline to be on the trend now. As I always tell people, there's a difference between trending artists and an artist. It's not the same thing. Trending artists and artists are not the same thing. Shake It to the Max is a trending. Because everybody doing this little dance, shake it to the max. 5 years time, nobody's not gonna do shake it to your max. Nobody can relate to shake it to your max. It's not trending no more. A new trend is gonna come out. A new song is gonna come out. But when you hear Live Your Life, or you can hear a lot of songs, not even Alkaline, just music in general, any song after 10 years, you can sit back and compare your life then and now. That is what you call music. That is what you call music. I'm talking about artists in general. I'm not only speaking about Alkaline, I'm talking about artists in general. Any song an artist put out in 10 years and 5 years time, you can relate to it. That is what you call music. That's what music is about. That's what music is about. It's about, you can see yourself in growth. You can see growth within yourself. You can see a lot of things happening. Like in that time, I was like, yo, I had one child. Now I have two. Now I have responsibility. Then I didn't have. So a 16-year-old at that time would not relate to that song. Even now, if a 16-year-old listen to Live Your Life, they cannot relate to that song. But in 10 years time, when that 16-year-old is in the 20s and they have to pay rent and they have to pay bills, they can understand the meaning of that song. They can really relate to that song then. This is what you call making music for generations to come. Making music for generations to come. Not making music because that is hot and popping right now. You're making music for a lifetime. Everyone can relate to it one point in their life. Alkaline is making music so that somebody or people can relate in one point in your life. So right now, I can relate to it. My siblings cannot relate to it because they have no responsibilities. They cannot relate to half of the songs that is popping about live your life and those kind of things. They cannot relate to it now because my sister is 13 and my brother is 19. You can't relate to that now if they don't have responsibilities. But I can relate to it. So when my sisters and my brother reach to a point where they are my age and they reflect on their life, they can relate to it as well. This is called generational music. This is what you call music. This is what you call art. It's not making music for to do a dance move today, or that's what is hot and that's what is in style today, and that's what is trending today, and we come and call it music. This is not music. This is called trending artists, trending music for the time. And 5 years down the line, it makes no sense. Their career is gonna die along with the music. So when you wanna come and talk about art and come and talk about music and you wanna come and say I don't know about music, clearly a lot of you have a lot to learn. So it is what it is. He's the realist. And a lot of the artists, the musicians know that as well, but they will not come up and say it. That's why he will always have fans. His music will always be relatable because as you grow, his music grows along with you. It's just like you have in the Bible, right? And in the Bible it says, oh, the signs of the times. 200 years ago, it was saying about signs of the times. And 200 years later, what the Bible said then is happening now. Then you'll be like, yo, the Bible said that how many years ago the Bible been saying that. Look the science right there. Look at the science is happening now. Alkaline music is like that. At the time when it just came out, you cannot really relate to a lot of the things because you're not going through a lot of things. You're still growing within yourself. But remember, people grow every day. People age grow up every day. I might be 30, my sister is 30, 14. She can't relate to life. When she gets my age, she can relate. Then her kids don't understand it. When her kids get older, it's gonna be the same. It's like it's a forever, it's a cycle. The same with my kids. So this is what you call music. This is what you call art. This is what you call this is it. This is the formula. This is the formula. Let's make it clear.